Welcome to Savage Circuits TV. I'm Chris, and this is episode 10, which was brought to you by Sony Creative Software. Okay, first of all, I'm back. It's been a while since we've released an episode of Savage Circuits TV, and I want to update our viewers on what's been going on. First of all, the break in my videos was mainly due to me being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. This kind of forced a sudden and dramatic change in my life, and needless to say, I kind of moved away from the video scene for a little while I was kind of getting things back on track. Once I got things under control, I spent a great deal of time working on the website. And with the help of our forum members, I was able to kind of revamp the site, update things, get things working, kind of make the site more friendly to new members and more useful to existing members. We also expanded the chat room concept. As many of you know, we used to have every first and third Friday of the month, we'd have a chat event. And we used to do it within this add-on for the website called Chatbox. And that had some limitations and some problems and some issues. And so with the help of Roy Eltham, who's our site moderator, we moved away from the Chatbox add-on and moved to a dedicated IRC channel. Now, the IRC channel is accessible directly from our website through a web interface, or you can use any IRC chat client that you want to access it. Details about accessing the IRC channel are available on our website in a sticky thread in the general discussion board. We also started getting more special guests into our chat events, such as Chip Gracie, Ken Gracie, Jerry Ellsworth, and we've also had some visits from other notable guests, such as Chris Gamble, Joe Grand, Zaz Brooks. So don't hesitate to drop into the IRC channel anytime. Ever since we started doing this, the IRC channel started getting hopping just about any time of the week. Whether there's an event going on or not, there's almost somebody always in the channel. The discussion isn't always necessarily on topic. It's pretty much open most of the time unless there's a chat event going on, but there's a lot of people in there, a lot of good, intelligent, like-minded people. So you might meet some new people you like. You might make some new contacts. I've done it myself. You can also see who's currently in the IRC channel without being logged into the channel or the website by going to the Savage Circuits homepage. In the top left, there's a widget which shows who was in the channel in the last 10 minutes. So that'll kind of give you an idea if there's anybody in there you want to talk to, or if there's even anyone in before you actually try to sign in. Another big change we've made to the website is all the projects are consolidated in one place now. Since Savage Circuits used to be more of a showcase website for my own projects, once we added the forums, we kind of had a separate area for member projects. Well, now everything's in one place. So I'm actually sharing my, my project site with all the members of the website who can contribute projects that meet the minimum criteria for the project website, which is usually just pictures, schematics, source code, etc., things like that. So I don't think I'm eligible anymore for the does not play well with others t-shirt that I have. But the change to move everything to one place was kind of to demonstrate the more community focus of the website since the changes have all been made, since the website is geared towards projects. And to that end, we've also implemented an achievement system which kind of lets people show off various accomplishments that they've made. They'll have little icons under their post bit in their forum posts, which represent different achievements that they've gained, such as publishing an article in Nuts and Bolts, or posting a completed project to the website, or being mentioned in Hackaday. And of course, we have the monthly prize giveaway and the secret lottery for members. Speaking of the monthly prize giveaway, let's have a look in the Savage Circuits prize vault and see what we're giving away this month. This month's prize is a Basic Stamp 2 powered digital alarm clock. Now this is one of 3 digital alarm clocks I built for a project which is listed in the completed project repository and was published in Nuts and Bolts magazine in February of 2010. Now you can find a link to the project thread in the monthly prize giveaway thread in the website, which is also listed on the front page of our website. This clock is highly customizable via software and contains the hardware necessary to implement a crescendo alarm. Example code is available in the project thread. Now, if you're interested in winning the monthly prize, just post a single reply to the current monthly prize drawing thread, and at the end of the drawing, we'll randomly do a number. This is done through random.org's random number generator, and the winner will be posted at the end of the thread. The entry dates for the monthly prize drawing are always listed in the site calendar. And whenever there's a drawing currently active, it's listed on the front page of the website. Okay, so during the updating of the website, we've had discussions about what the members are looking for in their website, how we can improve the website, what members want to see. And in particular with the Savage Circus TV show, you've indicated that you want to see more tutorial episodes mixed in with the project episodes. So after this video, in fact the next video, we'll start a new tutorial series on test equipment, including digital multimeters, oscilloscopes, logic analyzers, and we're going to try to keep the focus within the mainstream of the functions available on most of the common hardware that's out there, because we don't want to focus on something, a specific piece of hardware, a specific brand, or specific features that aren't likely to be on most of the scopes or logic analyzers. This way, everyone that has even an entry-level device will be able to benefit from the tutorials. So stay tuned for those. Starting next, the very next episode is going to be covering digital multimeters, and then we're going to move on to oscilloscopes. And as we progress through the tutorial videos, we'll be taking feedback in the thread for each episode, which is on the website. And I'll be using your feedback to gauge responses and adjust future episodes to address questions that you've had regarding previous episodes or things I didn't cover, maybe that you want to see. So don't forget to leave feedback on the episode thread on our website. Okay, talk about a contest for us old farts. There is a 555 timer IC contest currently running that was the brainchild of Jerry Ellsworth and was conceived through some chatter on our Twitter feed between her and Chris Gamble and some other people. You can see the details of how the whole thing started in her YouTube channel. She has a video that talks about how the 555 timer contest was conceived, but the thing blew up seemingly overnight, and pretty soon the contest had numerous sponsors, numerous prizes. Savage Circuits is one of the sponsors for the contest. And you can get more information about the contest from the front page of our website. There's a link to the contest, and although the end of the contest is here, you might want to check out some of the submissions and, of course, the great prizes that were to be had. This is just, it was a wonderful event, very inspirational, especially for some of us old schoolers. Also, registration for the Unofficial Propeller Expo is now open. This will be the Unofficial Propeller Expo West. This event, which will be hosted at Parallax, promises to be the biggest one yet. So join us May 21st and 22nd at Parallax for 2 days of propeller projects, guests. Let's see, we're going to have guest speakers, vendors, door prizes, food. There'll be giveaways and the traditional freebie table. Now, I will be there on behalf of Parallax, and I will be showing off some of my own propeller-based demos. Registration is required for all attendees of this event. And if you've never been to the Unofficial Propeller Expo before, it's a great place to meet like-minded individuals. You can see what others are doing with the propeller chip, as well as make new friends, new business contacts, get new ideas for propeller projects. Interestingly, the same can be said for the Savage Circuits website itself. I count myself lucky to have met so many nice people through the website, through the forums, through the IRC channel, like-minded individuals, similar interests, and the variety of talents that people have never ceases to amaze me. I've learned so much myself just from members of the website sharing their information with me, just as I share what I know with others. Now, besides having met people online like Jerry Ellsworth, Chris Gamble, I've met others through their Twitter feeds, YouTube channels, websites, etc. I used to think people like me were a rare breed, and that the few of us that there were pretty much all had our own sites or hung out on the Parallax forums or individual forums for the microcontrollers or interests that we have. But there really are quite a few people out there that are just like myself, and just like some of the others on the website. If you're willing to hang out in the IRC channel and do a little networking on the websites, visit people's YouTube channels, subscribe to them on Twitter and see what they're tweeting about. Now, as a musician and an engineer, I've often combined my interests and projects in both experiences over the past years. Recently, I met a couple people who have very similar interests to my own, as well as a retro style, and they have a website, YouTube channel, blog of their own. I'd recommend checking out Toy Makers if you're interested in electronics, microcontrollers, video games, music, and anything retro. They're fun, helpful, and unlike me, they actually put out progressive videos. So this will give you fresh content in between episodes of Savage Circuits TV. Just tell them Chris Savage sent you. Okay, before I wrap this video, I know it's a short one. I wanted to mention that, in case you didn't already know it, we started a engineering humor short video clip series called Short Circuits. We only have one episode out right now, more on the way. In fact, I should have one out this coming week, and another one by the weekend. Now, if you haven't seen the first episode, it can be found on the Savage Circuits website in the forums under Tech Humor. And finally, I want to give a special thanks to Sony Creative Software, who's been the original sponsor of our show since day one when we started putting out a series of episodes. And we've done all of our editing using Sony Vegas Pro 9.0. Now, before, some of the content that we used at the show was edited from or imported from other sources and edited within Vegas Pro, but at this point in time, we're actually doing 99% of the show right within Vegas Pro. And for musical work on the side, which we haven't included in the show yet, but will be in the future, we're using Acid Pro, which is also by Sony Creative Software. So if you're interested in video editing or music generation software, check out Sony Creative Software on the web, and they have a lot of really nice software, really well priced, very competitive, very powerful. And lest I forget, special thanks to Toy Makers for creating the animation you see of the Savage Circuits prize vault. They created that animation for us, which just shows off just one more talent that they have. So check them out and check out their website. If you're not a member, sign up. You never know who you're going to meet, what projects you're going to find. So until next time, take care. And as Jerry Ellsworth would say, it's back to the hack hole.